Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Jackson. Sliding. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Jackson now on the move to his left. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble.
57, Mike, 57. Bang out, bam, bam.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Throwing again. Wilson being chased out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
0, 0, 0.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Steps away. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. This time Jackson will throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ziggy Ansah in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. For a real head-scratcher there, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. You got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
No gain on the screen there at second down. To throw again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. We're scoreless after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
It's our time. He's coming.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be third and long. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Jackson from the shotgun, rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Trey Flowers picks it, leaps past him. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
He's got a first down or more inside the 30, and he gets this one down to the 24. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
Now it's Carson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, second down.
Right, it appeared to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
58, come on. Watch the slant.
Throwing on second down. Wilson is complete to Lockett. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed down the field. Throwing the corner route there. Really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
Bang out.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Check.
On second and goal, Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Watch twins. Let's go.
On third down, it's Carson. So he got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Let's think here. You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show me I have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time, we'll go get 6 then. But for now, we'll take the 3.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. 3 buds. 3 buds.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Procise there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They run it with Carson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now a give, right side. Carson, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well, wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Carson. And an Allen run. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of 2.
In order to play really guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense has pitched the shutout now. They probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And an alley to run. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. That pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Jackson will keep it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll look to run with England. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. No success. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 42.
You better be afraid of me. Check.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught at the 10. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 48 yards. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. They've come up empty on them. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
They'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. Buying time to his left. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Ingram again. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You. Check 50, check 50. 14, run it.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
On 3rd down. It's Carson, and he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Back now in Seattle, Washington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
For the Seahawks field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here.
But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawks touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This will be taken in at the 1.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it to Jackson. And an alley to run. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out.
And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And Myers able to knock it through, and that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go! 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
You got nothing.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. On the move to his left. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the pitch comes to Ingram. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. From the 2 now, second and goal.
We ain't giving them nothing to take.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still...
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.